3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I am here with my family here in Georgia. My sister Nicole is having her bachelorette party, so how fun. And so it's just so beautiful here. Just lovely. Savannah. But I wanted to come here and talk with you guys as I do each Friday and just share about grace and grief. There's often times when we have grief and we don't even know we have grief. There's various symptoms and different challenges that show up in life, and we're like, oh, I'm fine. These things in life aren't bothering me. But I just wanted to talk about and ask you, like, what are some areas where you feel like you're struggling, or not even struggling? Let's say, no, I'm fine. It's not even bothering me. But you see it kind of pop up. And so I've had some clients talk about different things and different examples, like bad dreams, feeling like, life just isn't the same and will never be the same, but in a heavy way, not a growth kind of way. I've had a couple of clients say that, dealing with emotions with their kids or with their spouse now is really difficult. And another point was different areas that don't even seem like grief. So, for example, this is a fun one. I'm now in my 40s, going into my 50s, and your body changes, your abilities change. You have to ask for help in ways that you didn't before, or you have to take care of your body in ways that was never a thing. So grief can show up in so many ways. And so I'd love for you to share what are some ways that it's showing up for you. You can write in the comments. If you just want to message me, if you're feeling a little more shy, that's okay. You can DM me or text message me. And I want to be on here each and every Friday to give you supports and tools in that way. And so it's important to know that if you're going through different things in life, it's not going to just be one thing. So, for example, another thing that shows up, and this one showed up for me. I've dealt with loss my whole life, ever since I was a little kid. The loss of just even having a relationship with my mom, and then the loss of relationship with my dad, and then my siblings, and being put in foster care. It's a loss of everything. Um, and so I did not realize that there was an experience of just shutting down. I kind of worked out of my head instead of out of my emotions. And so you might find that there's a loss in that way. And so grief shows up in so many interesting ways. And the way it ended up showing up for me through all of that was high levels of anxiety, like always being on, like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next, kind of thing. And so just giving yourself permission to notice what's showing up in my life and how can I give myself grace around that showing up. And so that's why I come on here each and every Friday to support you. Share what are some ways as you're looking through your life. I did have this loss. I did have this loss. I thought I worked through it like this, but this is still a challenge. And then what I'd love to do is really address it here and just give you some ideas and tips and tools. And also, too, I wanted to invite you guys to the Grace and Grief program, 14 weeks. And I'm going to be starting on the 25th. And if you guys sign up by the 15th, you'll get the early bird special. So reach out to me and let me know. But the last point I wanted to mention to you, and this is what one of my last folks, Amanda, she was saying, make sure to tell them. Just share what's going on. Find healthy people that you can talk to and connect with. Being able to share what's going on, having someone listen is so important. Oftentimes when we're feeling that grief or that loss, we want to isolate. That's just a natural response. And initially it's okay if you need to do that here and there, but staying in that space is not helpful for you. Helping yourself to know that you are not alone and that you are connected. And Amanda did want to share that a little bit more, so I'm going to go have her share that as well. And I do want to thank you guys for showing today. Amanda, did you want to share? Okay, wait, there you are.
Hi. What am I sharing?
You were sharing about how people, when they're going through different struggles, like grief, right? That they.
So I would say the number one thing when you're going through grief is to talk about it. Be open, be honest. Sometimes we all hold things in, and it can be a bigger struggle than you can ever imagine. So just, just talk. Be open, honest, and share.
Yes, beautiful. Just like she did, right? Be vulnerable. So yes, so it's so important, you guys, and that's why I come here each and every Friday to just continue to bring you tools and tips, and just think about like, oh, that might be happening because of grief that I didn't even realize, or because of some loss that I thought I got over, but it's still showing up. And what I want to do is to help you walk through it so you can have grief where it feels good, right? Just like Amanda was saying, but it doesn't have to hold you down or have you feel stuck. Instead, you can find the joy, find your experience, and in whatever that loss was, still create relationship. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here and being in Savannah with me today.
Yay!
Yay!
Bye,
Whoop,
guys.
whoop. Bye, everybody. Big squishy hugs.
Aw.
Yeah, big squishy hugs. Yay!
Bye.
Bye. There we go.